Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna share with you the fashion trend for 2025 for summer and spring for women. So bear with me, let's go. So the first trend is bohemian chic, boho chic. So it's a trend, it's a fashion trend that is inspired about some kind of eclectic style where you mix some flowy fabrics, maxi skirt, maxi dresses, tan leather pieces, fringes, for instance, and you mix that with something a little bit more sophisticated. Like some brands that have been doing that on top of my mind, for instance, would have been like Valentino, Fendi, Armani, and other brands as well. So we have seen this on the runways this year. For the bohemian chic look, you should stick to a natural color palette, which means like more like dark burgundies, browns, greens, these kind of colors that remain nature, like more autumn color palette. And if you are an autumn person, then this kind of trend is perfect for you. My suggestion, if you would like to follow with this style, for instance, you could buy purchase a beautiful long maxi skirt. It's always like kind of trendy, especially if you like a boho chic, and you can pair it with a beautiful button down white shirt. You can roll up the sleeves, tie a knot at the belly, or for instance, you can just match it with a beautiful leather tan belt and beautiful leather tan sandals, a nice bag or tote. In terms of accessories, I will go with a lot of bangles, a lot of layering of gold chains or stuff like that, beautiful long earrings that will work really well as well. The second trend that we have seen on the runways this year would be the color pastel pink. I love pastel pink. I love blush pink. It's my favorite color at the moment. So we have seen that on the runways like Chanel and Miu Miu, just to name a few. How you can stand out, like your fashion statement here, would be to play with fabrics and texture to add more depth into your outfit. So for instance, you could go for a beautiful blush jumper paired with a beautiful silk pink skirt as well, same for accessories and everything like that, or you can just keep them with a beautiful tan color, or you could eventually as well get a button down beautiful pink shirt paired with a beautiful white trousers and a nice leather brown belt, brown shoes, a nice bag or a tote and everything, few Ray-Bans and sunglasses and everything, and that will look stunning. So you can either go for a full monochromatic look, or you could also go just with one piece in pink and pair it nicely with other colors and other of your items. The third trend that we have seen on the runways this year would be athleisure. So it's a mix of athletic and leisure, and what it says by its name is basically like some comfortable clothes that have been designed initially for sports. Okay, so we incorporate those clothes into our wardrobe and we can wear them for everyday life. So that's the third trend this year. We have seen the athleisure trends on the runways like for brands like Ferragamo and Tod's. In my opinion, leggings are not pants and they don't suit all all the body shapes, but that's really up to you. If you really like, my suggestion would be, if you want to adopt this style, would be to mix and match like loose pieces with tighter one. Like for instance, you could go for an oversized sweater or an oversized hoodie with a legging, and then you keep the accessories quite minimalist. So that's how you could achieve that look. Not a big fan, sorry, but if you want to go with this, you have the opportunity to do so this year. The fourth trend would be nautical, the nautical reference. So in this style, it's the fashion is inspired by the maritime word. There is a coastal reference, as they say. So for instance, you could think like la marinière, that's the most classic one. The sailor colors, the gold buttons, navy and white stripe, all of this, or boat shoes. These items could be are from maritime reference, and you could use for this trend. We have seen the trend on runways like Miu Miu and Tommy Hilfiger, obviously. How you can adopt this style, the easiest way will go with the French marinière. It's a staple in most of the wardrobes. It is, at least for me. So you could pair it with a pair of jeans or navy pants, for instance. Mix it with loafers or boat shoes, a nice little bag or statement tote, and here you go. Or you could try this outfit, for instance, the red and white marinière, instead of always sticking to the navy and white. And you could pair it with nice white shorts, a straw hat, a nice watch, some necklace and earrings, and beautiful flat. The fifth fashion trend this year would be the old money style. So it was like last year we had the quite luxury fashion, which is great if you really stick to it and you do it the proper way. So this year we have seen this trend on runways like some of the biggest names like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel, of course Chanel, because it's mainly like items from the old school fashion, like the tweed jacket. You have to be careful not to look like old fashioned or like an old rich lady by wearing a tweed ensemble all over. So my style advice would be to take only one piece, like a tweed jacket, and pair it with something more casual, like a pair of jeans, a beautiful white button-down shirt, some nice boots and belt, and you accessorize all of that. Remember, fashion, one of the best rules is to mix and match casual with formal. Fashion trend number 6 for summer spring 2025 will be the slim cut. Here we go again. I never thought that it will come back, but we have the slim cut jeans and the slim cut pants. It's important to keep in mind that slim cut is different from skinny cut. So the skinny cut is much more narrower than a slim cut. We have seen this trend on runways like Prada, Mugler, Alexander McQueen. If you want to readopt this style and you love the slim cut, personally I don't, you can go for a beautiful slim cut pair of jeans and keep it quite simple with a white t-shirt, black booties if you want to go full Parisian outfit, and you can just accessorize it with a nice bag and belt, earrings, and all of this stuff. If you can even add a nice hat. Also remember that slim cut and skinny jeans and stuff like that, they don't suit certain body shape, like the hourglass body shape and the pear body shape. It will accentuate your roundness around the hips, and you will be out of balance. The trend number 7 for this year will be pastel green. So same as for pastel pink, you can choose either to have one piece and then accessorize it and put it together with all the different colors and all the pieces that you already have in your wardrobe. Or you could go for the monochromatic look, and then you will have to play with textures to add more depth to your outfit. So we have seen this trend in runways like Birch, Tory Burch, Roca. I personally love how Taylor Swift adopted this style. For instance, as you can see in these pictures, a beautiful printed mint dress paired with platform hot pink shoes and with a beautiful beige bag, structured bag, and some accessories, and she looked lovely. Also remember, don't hesitate to adopt this trend this year, especially if you are a spring or summer color palette. Another trend this year that I'm personally not a big fan of, because that's just not my style, is maximalism in terms of accessories. So you will go with the big bows, a lot of strass, a lot of studs, back charms, or shoes stickers or stuff like that. So we have seen that in a lot of runways this year. We have seen these trends on brands like Coach, Moschino, for instance. Even Yves Saint Laurent had their models full of jewelry. It was quite impressive. If you would like to adopt this style, you can, for instance, have the big bows on your hair. You could have charms, back charms, layer a lot of necklaces, or even just have like a statement necklace that will work as well. A lot of bangs, a lot of jewelry, a lot of accessories. The more flashy, the better. So this year, more is more in terms of accessories. And as always, I am much less is more person. Another trend this year would be the preppy style. So it's an academic fashion style which is inspired by universities and preparatory school. It comes mostly from the East Coast, the American East Coast. So this style to me is related a little bit to the nautical style. So there is a lot of classic clean lines, a lot of navy and white. You could think about items such as pleated skirt, a polo, Ray-Bans, loafers. The most classical brand that showcase this style would be like, for instance, Ralph Lauren and Tommy Hilfiger. And this year we have seen this style mostly on runways such as Prada or Bottega Veneta. To achieve this look, you could go, for instance, for a nice blue button-down shirt, and you can put a navy jumper on top of it. And you can pair it with a nice beige shorts, some boat shoes, Ray-Bans, as well as I said, a statement bag or statement tote, and you will look perfect. The last trend will be the working girl trend. Okay, so it's the rise of the businesswoman. So it's a more classic professional style. You could think about trousers, button-down white shirt, a suit, blazers, these kind of items. It is a minimalist and with the masculine touch type of style. We have seen this style on runways like Victoria Beckham or Yves Saint Laurent, obviously, since Yves Saint Laurent started making women wear a suit in the first case. In terms of color palette, you could go with the black, white, and grays. If you would like to achieve this style, you could just go for a beautiful white button-down white shirt, beautiful black classic trousers, a nice black flat, and keep your accessories very minimalistic and a nice structured bag. The fashion statement here would be to blur the lines between masculine and feminine. You don't want to look too masculine by wearing everything oversized and everything too structured. You can showcase something a little bit more feminine, like a pencil skirt with an oversized shirt, for instance, or just add masculine piece, an oversized blazer, for instance, with a beautiful dress. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Please like, share, comment. I'm just new on YouTube here. I would love to develop my vlog and my blog. You can find the links on the description below. I look forward to creating a community around my channel and my blog. And yes, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.